everyone, it's Anne. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to take a look at the Herbcrafer's Tarot. It's a new tarot deck that just came out this year, 2019, I believe, but I'll double check the copyright date once we get into the guidebook. It's printed by U.S. Games, and the artwork is by Joanna Powell Colbert, and it's written by Letitia Guthrie, and their name is right there at the bottom. It's in a hard two-part box. Here is the side, and this is a deck and book set. As you can see here, there is a thumb cut out, and here's the back of the box. It has a couple pictures of the cards, and as I mentioned, it's by U.S. Games. Okay, so let's open it up. It just arrived today, and I just took a really quick glimpse at it earlier, but I didn't even really look at all the cards yet. So here is the guidebook on top. It does come with this nice green ribbon, so you can easily pull the book out, and then the cards lay inside. I love the backing of the cards, so we'll dump it out. I took all the plastic out so I didn't have to struggle with it on camera. And it's a nice olive green or lime green, more olive, but not as dark as olive green inside. So nice greenery. And the side is green also. So that's the box. Let's take a quick look at the guidebook. Here's the front of the guidebook. The back, not much to it. U.S. Games at the bottom. It's copyrighted 2019, so it is a newly released deck for this year. There's the table of contents. Dedication for all who have retreated with me on the sacred land of Alder Marsh. Joanna. And she has it in Spanish, para mi hijas Leticia. So for my children. That's what Leticia had written. Joanna had written the top part. So there's some acknowledgments, and then introduction. Who is an herb crafter? So an herb crafter is an aficionada of the botanical realm. She is in love with plants and longs to know them more deeply. Her approach is driven by a playful, wild spirit. So that's the first couple of lines. And then there's a about this deck section. Goes into the deck. We chose the herbs for each number according to how they contribute to an ecosystem. Dooryard. 1 is dooryard herbs and weed. 2, plants that attract pollinators or feed animal friends. 3, plants that are easy to grow. 4, plants used for borders and hedges. 5, plants listed as in danger or threatened by United Plant Savers. 6, abundantly producing plants. 7, ancient trees. 8, root medicine plants. 9, fruit trees. 10, cover crops and composting plants. So that's interesting. Cards and correspondences. The major arcana, and then it goes into the cards. So there's the number, and then the name, like the full, and then the name of the herb underneath. For example, this is dandelion. And then it has at the bottom crafting with the full. So there is no picture of the card, just the number of the card, the name of the card, and then the keyword underneath the name of the card, and then the card description. But each card at the bottom, it has crafting with the tower, for example. So there's a crafting section. And there are 120 pages, not counting the bibliography page at the end. It has about the creator, about the authors. There's some craft activities. There is a spread, year ahead spread. Oh, so there's a few spreads that they give: a 3-card spread, 5-card spread, Joanna 4 direction spread. Connect with the herbs using the decks. So it's nice. So it sounds like they explain and go through the herbs. And so that's the guidebook. Let's get into the cards. The cards are not gilded. The back of the cards, I really like it. It's a picture of all the herbs, and it is reversible, so that's nice. And I'm going to zoom in. There is white borders, and then the keyword is at the bottom. I mean, the name of the card is at the bottom, and then the keyword underneath, followed by, and also the number of the card. So I'm gonna zoom in so you can see. I think it's better if there's like shadow. I think this is good. Or should I hold it? You know, I think I'm gonna use my little stand here because it seems to work well. So it's more steady than my hand. There. So starting with 0, the Fool, Dandelion. The Magician, Sunflower. I think it's appropriate. I did a quick glance at a few of the cards, about half the deck, a little more than half the deck, and I think it's amazing the herbs that they picked to go with each card. Number 2, the High Priestess, Mugwort. So there's no people, as you can see in this deck. The Empress is Rose. That fits. The Emperor is Hemlock. The Hierophant is Cacao. That's nice. Hot chocolate, right? Retreating, being alone. Nice, warm, hot chocolate. It's cold and snowy outside. Usually, some cards he's depicted holding a lamp and with snow cover mountain. The Lovers, Hawthorn. The Chariot, Cedar. Strength is Garlic. I think that's so appropriate for strength. I love the pictures. Look at this. There's sweetgrass, there's honey, rose petals, nice purple garlic. There's some already open. I love it. The what is this? The Hermit. Oops. You know what? What was I thinking? I was thinking the Hermit with the cacao. What was that? The Hierophant. Okay, so the Hierophant was the cacao. They're both H. So the Hierophant. So when I just was describing the lamp and the coal, I was thinking of the Hermit, but yeah, this is the Hierophant with the cacao. Sorry about that. So the Hermit is, I don't know how to pronounce this, Usnea. I'm assuming it's Usnea. I'm just pronouncing it by the way it's spelled. Usnea. I'm not familiar with this herb. The Wheel of Fortune is Kitchen Garden. That's pretty. Kitchen Garden. I'm trying to read upside down. It's not working well. Justice is Cannabis. The hangman is burdock. It's actually the hanged one. The hanged wand in this deck is burdock. Death is marigold. Temperance is camellia. I wonder if that's related to chamomile. It reminds me of chamomile, the name Camilla. Camellia. The devil is blackberry. I thought that was interesting. The tower is mushroom. I guess some mushroom can be poisonous. I'm assuming that's why they picked the tower. I have to read the book. Like I said, I just opened it, but I was so excited I wanted to do this video. Well, I opened it a couple hours ago, and then I had some things to do, so now I'm just looking at it again with you guys. The star is cottonwood. The moon is, let me see how to pronounce this, datura. Datura. It looks like a flower. I'm not familiar with this flower. Well, I've seen it before. I'm not familiar with the name datura. The sun, St. John's Wort. Awakening. So they rename the judgment card as awakening, and the herb is tulsi. I've used that essential oil before. The whirl is Pachamama. The whirl. Colorful. Okay, on to the suits. I think they have like all the ace. Yeah, so they have all the aces together, all the twos together, 3, and so on and so forth. So we have ace of air is yarrow. Ace of fire is mullein. Ace of water is plantain. That's interesting. Ace of earth is nettle. 2 of ace. 2 of air. 2 of air is chicory. 2 of fire is bee balm. The images are really beautiful. 2 of water is mallow. Mallow. I'm not familiar with this either. 2 of earth, witch hazel. On to the 3s. 3 of air is echinacea. 3 of fire is calendula. 3 of water is lemon balm. 3 of earth is raspberry. Wow, that looks tempting. Yeah, that's beautiful. On to the 4s. 4 of air is lavender. I think this is fitting because this 4 of air is usually a guy laying, resting, healing. So lavender is good for relaxation, stress, healing. Beautiful. 4 of fire, elder. 4 of water is mint. Refreshing. 4 of earth is willow. On to the 5. 5 of air is white sage. I thought that was interesting they picked white sage for 5 of air, I guess to cleanse the air. Because 5 of air, 5 of swords traditionally is what, deception like? Alright. Trickery, no, that's 7. 5. So 5 of fire, black cohosh. 5 of water is golden seal. Beautiful force. 5 of earth is slippery elm. Oh, sorry. Get my finger turned. There's some kids playing outside, even though it's getting dark. So if you guys hear some noise in the background or voices, that's the kids playing outside. 6 of air, cattail. That's pretty. 6 of fire, nasturtium. Nasturtium. I've seen these flowers before. They look like poppies to me, but that's their official name. All right. 6 of water, borage. 6 of earth, pine. Nice. Oops. 7 of air, eucalyptus. I love the images. Very nice. 7 of fire, cinnamon. 7 of water, birch. 7 of earth, oak. 8 of air, licorice. 8 of fire, ginger. That fits. Ginger is hot. 8 of water, valerian. 8 of earth, turmeric. 9 of air, pomegranate. 9 of fire, wild cherry. 9 of water is peach. That's interesting. It reminds me of cherry blossoms because of the pink. 9 of earth is apple. 10 of air, alfalfa. 10 of fire, comfrey. 10 of water, red clover. 10 of earth, horsetail. 10 of air is, wait, this is called Iha of air. So daughter of air, catnip. Daughter, well, I'm translating, exact translate from Spanish is Iha, but I guess it can be like a princess or page. Iha of fire, California poppy. Oh, here's the poppy. So it's interesting. They named the page or the princess is Hija. In Spanish is daughter. Hija of water, chamomile, Chamomile. Here's the chamomile. Iha of earth, linden. And then now we're to the Adelita of air. I don't remember all my Spanish. I don't know what Adelita is. Oregano. So I'm assuming this is equivalent to whatever is normally a page, because normally it's princess page or a knight. I'll look it up in the book in a second. Adelita fire, cayenne. So it's like page of fire or knight of fire. Adelita of water. Ocotillo. That's interesting. I'm not familiar with that either. Adelita of earth, yucca. And then we move to Madre of air. So now we have the mother. Mother of air, motherwort. Okay. Madre of fire, time. Mother of water, oaks. So mother of waters, oaks. Mother of earth, creosote bush. Creosote bush. I'm not familiar with that. Corindera of air, rosemary. Corindera of fire, Damiana. So they renamed the court cards. Corindera of water, seaweed. And Corindera of earth, sweetgrass. I love the sweetgrass picture. All right, so let's see if they explain, or if they have a chart of what is it equivalent to. Card correspondence. Okay, so it says, in traditional tarot decks, the major arcana represents the soul's journey. In the Herbcrafer's tarot, we follow a woman on a journey toward a deeper understanding of her gift with plants and her place in the world. The herbs are her guides, providing companionship, medicine, and magic. By assigning the plants to particular cards, we do not mean to bind a plant to one archetype. It is not that mugwort always is the high priestess. Rather, a plant plays a particular role at the particular time of the herb crafter's encounter. The herbs featured in the major arcana have a long history of magical and ritual use. Each card of the major arcana shows an altar that honors both the plant and the traditional tarot archetype. The herb crafter makes offerings of gratitude for the gifts and insights the plants give her. Sometimes the altars are mandalas of devotion or carefully created carefully created earth art. Other times the cards depict altars arising in the midst of herb crafting. Okay, it doesn't talk about what the court cards represent. So let me just turn to one of the court cards. Okay, so the Ihas, I was right. Ihas are the daughters. And then the Adelitas, which is after the daughters, are the warriors. So we have daughters and then warriors for the court card, and then the mothers, madres are mothers, and then the curanderas are the healers. So those are the court cards. The healers, so the healer of earth, healer of fire, healer of water, etc. So we have the healers, the mothers, the warriors, and the daughters. So those are the court cards. All right. So card size, they look kind of like normal, but let's take one and compare. So they are a little larger, so comparing it to the Rider-Waite deck, they are a little wider and a little taller. By that much, and by that much. Okay. And they feel nice, like a nice cardstock. And they are a little laminated. See, they're a little shiny. And let's see how they shuffle. They're kind of hard. I don't think I can bend them to shuffle this way. Okay, so I can. And then I can go like this. Overhand shuffle is easy. Starting out, they're a little longer, so for my petite hands, probably easier to shuffle vertical than horizontal. But they will. I think once you break them in, you can riffle shuffle, and you can probably bridge too. But starting out, it's a little hard, so you probably have to break them in. So let's just pick a card. 8 of Earth. Turmeric. So let's look it up and see to give you an idea of the guidebook. 8 of Earth, turmeric, and it has the Latin name in parentheses of the herb. So curcuma longa, that's the Latin name for turmeric. Let your task be an embodied prayer. Do the work. Teach what you know. Oops, sorry. I'm blocking the card. Fresh turmeric is sliced on a cutting board. An old white dress is lifted from a pot of warm water mixed with bright orange powder made from the dry root. Old t-shirts, dresses, and linens await their turn in the dye bath. Tools rest on the counter. Freshly dyed garments dry on a line in the sun. Dedication leads to mastery. Is your commitment strong enough? Put in the time to hone your skills. The longer fabric soaks in the dye bath, the more vibrant and lasting the color. Hard work may sometimes take its toll. It can feel isolating and frustrating. Do it anyway. Turmeric stabilizes the body, increases vitality and strength. Remember to care for yourself at the root. If you are struggling with diminished self-worth, teach your craft to others. Look for ways to engage community in your projects. Turmeric medicine survives because it has been passed down through generations. Trust the value of keeping time-honored tradition alive. Crafting with the 8 of Earth. Enjoy warm golden milk made from milk, honey, turmeric, and ginger. Make turmeric dye prayer flags as expression of joy. Host a turmeric dyeing party. Gather community and teach them what you have learned. So that gives you an idea of the guidebook. Okay, guys, that wraps up the flip through of the Herbcrafer's Tarot. I hope you guys enjoy that. Let me zoom you back out a little bit. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.